Are you tired of winning with crypto? Smash the like button and I tell you everything you need to know about the crypto world here on Crypto News. Rodrigo Arnedo, crypto to the max. President Trump will tell us what's going on.
We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more.
We're going to win a lot. Are you sure? Because right now, all your pictures are like dumping the market of crypto, dumping the market for all the stock market in United States. We have like 3.1 trillion erased from the stock market yesterday. Also, now we know that the cap for the MAGA is actually red because of the markets. Everything is in extreme fear right now. But today I bring you a message of hope, like in Star Wars movies. Why? Because, in my opinion, we are not seeing Bitcoin going south as we should. We are still okay. We are in just a 30% drop from the top when Donald Trump got to office. What is 30% drop for Bitcoin? That's nothing. Maybe we are in a crypto winter, but 30% still what we expect in a bull market. Those corrections, even 40% is okay. So this is a message that you've listened before, but you need to remember. We're still okay. We're still between $80,000 and $90,000. So Bitcoin is right now worth $84,000. So how can you be bearish? How can you be concerned, worried about all this when we are still there? We went all the way through $80,000. Everything is collapsing right now because of Donald Trump and all these new policies and this new world order. But Bitcoin is resisting. It's not going so high as gold is doing, but still has, in my opinion, some gold properties because it should be crashing like crazy, and it is not. Maybe it is all because I'm a holder, I'm not a trader, I'm not a newbie. So yeah, I'm just with my seatbelt on. I'm ready. I'm ready for this roller coaster. I'm ready for this to go up. I'm ready for this to go down. I'm just not surprised anymore, Bitcoin. You can't surprise me. Weak hands will fly, traders will collapse. But the holders, we are there, just holding. That's what we do. What do you think about that? Yeah, we had the worst day in the market since June 2020. So we have to pray that Bitcoin doesn't break the $80,000 according to some people. For me, it's okay if it breaks the $80,000. I don't care. I don't care if the Russell 2000 index officially is entering a bear market territory for the first time since 2022, that the small caps are getting crushed. Also, the altcoins. I don't care about that. I don't care that regional banks are in trouble again. I don't care that Nike is not selling shoes in United States. I don't care that JP Morgan says that Bitcoin is not digital gold anymore. There's no narrative for Bitcoin holding reserve, according to these people. I don't care that gold is actually going to all-time highs because I still believe in Bitcoin. In Satoshi, I still believe in crypto. And you think this is the disaster, but it may not. Why so? Well, let's think for a moment about dollar. Dollar is imploding, and maybe people believe that they are safe because they are in stable coins like USDT, USDC. Some of these, well, you are not. Why? Because, well, you are not in an altcoin maybe, but dollar's worth is going down and down. So you're not safe even with stable coins. And remember, for a long, long time, we are presenting this chart here. This is not new. This is like 1 year old. We were expecting this. And it's happening. How can we be surprised right now? We told you this is the orange behavior, is what dollar did when Trump was in office. And it's doing the same right now. Faster even. 80 days since the top. And what happened with Bitcoin 80 days exactly at that point? Well, you can see that we went down and we went down again. 2 times we went down as dollar went down. What's going on? What's going on now? Well, we are going down too. So this is no surprise, but there are some differences that here on Fun on the Right. Remember to smash the like button if you love my content. Are going to analyze. Like for example, at that point we have 2 crashes of exactly 34.17%. This one and this other one. And right now with Bitcoin, we are not having these 2. We are having just the one. We are having the 30%, even not yet a 30%, just at 29.83%. So we had 2 in the past, we're having just 1 now. So I squeezed this line. Maybe this is the path we have to follow right now. Remember, I'm not expert. I have no idea whatsoever what's going to happen. Not even Satoshi Nakamoto knows. But if the squeeze is correct, makes sense. Makes sense that we are going to start recovering right now. Makes sense that we are going to be on February 2026 in $120,000. What about this year? Well, we're going to go boring, lateral boring till July. And at July, we're going to go up. In September, we have a disaster. And by end of the year, we're going to get to 100K. So this is what we were expecting. Remember, we told you so long ago that the last quarter of this year was going to be the good one. That maybe we will have a rise to March, and then from March to August, disaster, and then up again. It seems that we are avoiding that March thing, and we're going to go all the way to the last quarter. We'll see about that. We have to look at the stock market, of course, here in the daily. You can see that Japan is going down, United States is going down, everything is going down, even gold is going down right now. But our message of hope is here. We are not gonna change narrative right now. We still believe we are in a 4-year cycle, even though it's going slower than usual, but we still need this pink bubble, which means the top of the cycle in January 2025, not in January 2026. That's still the plan that we had for it. And we told you here in this video called the 4-year cycle, where we told you that we go up, but we go up, going up and down, up and down, up and down all the time. That in the last bull market, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops of 30%. It's okay. Till we break this line, this trend, till we break it, we are okay. And also, President Donald Trump saying the market is going to boom. But actually, what I listen is that United States is going to boom. Not the markets, but probably he referred to that. President Trump's first comment since Liberation Day. He says the operation is over and the patient lived. So this idea that was something that you need to do, like when you go to the doctor and you have surgery, but then you recover and you are better than ever. Maybe that's the case. Remember also, he's the good negotiator, and he has $7 trillion in debt that needs to be refinanced 2025. So now it's getting a lot cheaper for the United States. Also consider that Donald Trump doesn't want to lose at any game. This is how Obama term looked. We have then Trump, then we had Biden in this kind of game, and then we have the new term of Donald Trump right now going down. Do you think that he's going to want to be the worst of the presidents in stock market terms? I do not think so. Also interesting that Eric Trump, his son, said, I wouldn't want to be the last country that tries to negotiate a trade deal with Trump. The first to negotiate will win. The last will absolutely lose. I've seen this my entire life. So they are pressuring countries to negotiate. President Trump is saying that every country is calling for those negotiations. Italy Prime Minister is It's not smart to respond to Trump with more tariffs. And yes, European Union is fighting back now, going after Elon Musk and X. They want Donald Trump to fail. French President Macron urged companies to pause all US investments. They want to control you. They want to get you ready for war. Careful in Europe. Consider the other side of the same coin. BlackRock, in all these disasters, just bought 65 million worth of Bitcoin. They are buying the dip, like Warren Buffett is eating this burger with 334 billion in cash. What is Warren Buffett going to buy and when? Maybe now United States is going to buy crypto. We know now that the meeting with Bukele is going to be April the 14th. We'll tell you everything here, of course, when we care more about hash rates than prices of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin hash rate hit an all-time high. So that means, of course, adoption. If you want charts, here you have them. This is the CME gap. We have one in the hour chart in 82,000. So I expect it to go down and up and down again, even though we broke this moving average and we have this gap up here in 85. So maybe we can go a little bit to 85. Then we can go back here. And then again, I am just, moving these arrows to predict the price for Bitcoin. Would this happen? We'll see on Monday if we nail it or not. Remember that we are in this trend that we saw in previous videos. We need to break this line in $88,000 to think on a good future. And again, remember that I adjusted this chart and we are nailing it. It's easy if you change it every day. Of course it is. But if that's the case, we're gonna be in 100 soon enough. Remember also we had this buy signal from the hash ribbons and this magical chart that I told you about in previous videos. So watch them all if you haven't or if you don't remember anymore. Remember, good things for Bitcoin are to come. And according to Crypto Robert, it's because this triple bottom that we are having in Bitcoin, as we had it here in 2024 and here too. Very, very interesting moment. Also, maybe we are just repeating history. This is 2024. We had the Japanese stock market crash. Remember that? We forget about everything. What happened next? A pump. So right now with Trump, tariffs, crisis, what's going to happen? Probably a pump. Again, not financial advice, but maybe once Bitcoin reaches 200K, you'll regret not buying more at today's prices. Michael Saylor, action figure, knows about it. Crypto legend Donald Trump knows about it too. This is the chart of the total crypto market capitulation, the manipulation, better said, that Trump and family are doing, from the pre-inauguration promises to the rug pull of the token Trump to the failed crypto summit and the tariffs, and also family with Ethereum manipulation. Crazy stuff that affects the altcoins, of course. Trump going up 3%, even Ethereum is fighting to hold on the line that we draw in 1,756. And need to consider that Ethereum whales stepped in to buy the dip, adding more than 130,000 Ethereum to their wallets in just a single day. Ethereum that is postponing Petra upgrade to May the 7th. And very interesting thought from Duo9. If you're the noob in this bear market, maybe we're going to go up, but maybe we're going to go down. If we go down, you can wait for a 90% drop before buying any altcoin. That was smart in the past. I'm buying Hyperliquid as I told you. So I bought at a 60% drop. I'm going to buy back at 80%. That would be $7. And I'm going to buy that 90% if it goes to 3.5. We'll see about it. I told you everything about Hyperliquid in previous videos. You have to watch it all. And remember that I'm getting here some points in order to allegedly get an airdrop in the future today I want to tell you that one thing you can do every day to make sure you are eligible for that, allegedly, is go in and claim your fees. You're gonna need your treasure, of course, link in the description below. And once you claim all the fees that you have in the pools that we created yesterday, you can reinvest some of it so that they will say that you are using the platform every day. That's probably very good for the airdrop. And today, I want to tell you that I moved some of my liquidity to the pool Hype M Hype. And in order to get that, I went to this website called Hyper PUI. You have the link in the description below. And there, what I did, I staked some Hype, and this Hype is going to be turned into M Hype. So once you use this protocol, you go back to KittenSwap, and there you have it. Now you can make a pool with Hype M Hype with the crypto that you have staken here, and you got the liquid M Hype. Very interesting, just as we did yesterday with ST, but today we do it with M Hype. Very interesting. I believe it's gonna be huge. Link in the description below to Hyper PUI, of course, to KittenSwap and to Hyper Liquid. Trump, do you wanna buy in the 90% drop? Then you can do it at 7.5. I bought some. I'm gonna buy more. Not in this case. It's enough with Hyperliquid, in my opinion. And what do you think? Are we going to have an altcoin season or are we not? The dominance of Bitcoin is getting crazier and crazier. It seems that we want to break records and keep on going higher with that. But Crypto Robert believes that altcoin season might be just delayed and is going to be amplified in the future. We'll see about that. Consider, if you are on Solana, that we are to have an unlocking of the token, 200 million. That's not good for the token. And consider also that if you want to buy some crypto, you are in Europe, you should use Bitpanda, in my opinion. It's the best exchange that I think of. And also they have this campaign where you can get up to 60,000 euros. Today we have a special task, which is staking at least 60 euros in any available asset. I'm gonna do it. You have the earn rewards there, the staking. And as I don't have any of the ones right now in my wallet on Bitpanda, I'm gonna send chills. Cause with chilies, you get 16 APY. And I went to Binance and it's just like 1%. So yeah, I prefer 16. So I'm gonna go send it to Bitpanda and put it there in stake. You can do the same with some of these, and we are going to earn more. I'm gonna check the ones that are having better API here, and I'm gonna send it from Binance and other exchanges, and I'm gonna make here more with Bitpanda, which is an exchange that I trust more. And today I have a special treat for you as you came to the end of this video, and that is that if you are gonna be in Dubai for token 2049, that I understand you are going to be, because it's like the best place to be in crypto through the year, well, you have a 10% discount in the ticket if you use the code Rodrigo10, and we will meet there. So if you want to know everything about it, if you can make it to Dubai, well, I'll see you there on April 30th or May the 1st, 2025. Rodrigo10, 10% discount. Link in the description below. Do not miss that out. And now, let's keep on learning about AI with our other channel, Rodrigo Arnedo Inteligencia Artificial, and of course about crypto here on Rodrigo Arnedo Noticias Bitcoin, health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come.